heavy patch. Like teams tend to, like if you look at VP, they focus so much on laning phase. They leave their carry alone. They rotate the supports out very early to win the other 2 lanes.
Right.
They pick matchup that is very, very good for no one in mid lane. Just like very important to control the lanes. Like with Ogre, it gives you that first 5 minutes pressure. You know, it puts the pressure on the enemy where we can't pick too greedy. Otherwise, the Ogre's gonna punish us hard. We need somewhat decent supports to deal with it. Like there's a lot of things that you have to deal with when there's an Ogre pick.
The mid matchup, that kind of comes into question. The off lane and how well you're going to be able to zone out that off lane, or if an Ogre comes into play. So they took quite some time. They go for the Omni Knight second pick, and sure enough, Sniper. I mean, they started with Ogre. You had to kind of expect a Sniper was going to be picked up. I hope EHOME are not too surprised by this. They shouldn't be.
So the Omni Knight. I'm trying to think whether this team actually plays. I think they do run support Omni Knight more often, like because I know MP likes to put MSS on the hero. Bat Rider Omni lane. Probably, yeah. I've seen that lane before. It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
You just stack the sticky napalm and then you run at him with the heal from Omni.
Yeah.
And they're choosing to ban out the Void. Like we saw in the previous game, really good synergy with the Sniper, provides a lot of cover in the team fights, makes it very difficult for you to get to the Sniper.
And they also take away the Darkseer. Not the most prolific initiator and frontliner like a Void is to be able to help the game be controllable by Sniper, but
it's a very good ban in a way where if you're already planning, say you already plan to do some Bat Rider Omni Knight dual lane, and you don't want to deal with some very annoying dual lane from the enemy like a Darkseer Ogre, so that might be part of the thought process why they do not want to play against the Darkseer there.
Winter, you were a drafter. How would you counter this Bat Rider? Are you down with an Oracle to be your hard fight position against the Bat Rider?
Oracle's great against Omni too. You can remove the repel with the, but it's a little bit difficult to do it.
You have to do it preemptively.
Preemptively on someone.
Or put it on an ally.
Or the creeps.
Or creeps or something. Hit the AoE onto the repel.
But otherwise, Oracle's still a pretty good hero against the Bat. So I would consider that. But it's like it's a pretty defensive hero from what I see. Yeah, I was gonna say like the way Finem plays, they are always trying to get kills. You know.
I mean, they drafted a Shadow Demon Dazzle.
If you're talking about OG, I would like expect like a defensive support. But Finem, they don't strike me as a team that likes to play defensively. Like even with Shadow Demon Dazzle, you see how aggressive were they in the last game. They were like running around like they were like what, level 2, level 3. They smoked. They tried to get a kill on the map.
I think this will be a lot harder game for the Sniper, right? Last time around, he was facing up against Clockwork, who he was able to get a rather fast 4-staff Hurricane Pike against.
Bat Rider is a problem.
Yeah, Bat Rider is going to be a problem, and there's no defensive hero to save this Sniper.
Well, if they snowball the fight ahead, they probably don't have to worry about that. This hero is also very good against Sniper because of the gap closing Shukuchi, that he can actually get to the Sniper easily.
But I know you're not a fan of the Carry Weaver, right?
No, I'm not a fan. And you know, Rubik is like, oh, Weaver, great.
Yes, every Rubik player, that is like, I feel like that's the best normal ability to steal right there. Shukuchi, it's an escape mechanism, it's an initiation item, it makes you go fast and invis. I'm always happy.
I actually think that the best normal ability to steal is probably Burrow Strike, honestly.
That's okay, I will also take Burrow Strike because
it's either Burrow Strike, Fissure, or Shukuchi. I think these are the 3 biggest spells you can steal.
For utility's sake, I really like Shukuchi, right? But can't give up on that easy instant Burrow Strike or Fissure.
Right now at Finem, looking to get their AoE hero to. Well, they actually went for the Jug, so the dual core setup right now. I guess they wanted a diffusal carrier against the repel, so Juggernaut is going to be able to do that for them, and it provides you with a pretty good laning phase against the Bat Rider because it's difficult for him to get the kill on you.
Yeah.
Because you have the spin.
It does also mean, though, you're running a Juggernaut against a Weaver and a Dragon Knight. Those 2 heroes are relatively good at being able to tank Omni Slash for you.
Yeah, but they needed a diffusal carrier, and they needed someone that's good in the lane with Rubik. Like Rubik live into spin. It's pretty deadly if they catch the Bat Rider alone and the Omni, say, is controlling, like going to control the runes, and
So
Yeah, but
he's not ideal, but he's the best because Diffusal Blade and
I mean, there are obviously other heroes that can build the items.
10
Yeah.
seconds
But I think
remaining.
Juggernaut overall, if you talk about you want someone that's good in the lane as well, he's
Yeah.
probably one of the
5
much more
seconds
solid
remaining.
picks.
is Ursa not good enough against Batrider in your
Reserve
opinion?
time.
Because that's another Diffusal Blade that's relatively
Yeah,
strong.
that's
in the
also
laning.
a good option there for them. But I
Well,
think that Juggernaut, it's much more stable
okay.
because you can actually die to the Batrider lane as Ursa because you don't
Yes.
have the spin before you have your enrage.
Right. That makes sense.
And for
Stability.
Finem, they need an offlaner that makes a lot of space for the the sniper and the Juggernaut to farm. They're gonna need a space maker like a Clockwork Nyx kind of hero. Nyx is pretty good here against a bat.
Nyx, there's still Sand King in the game, but you've got Lincoln's Weaver and
Yeah,
Dire
Sand King
team
Ogre,
stuff.
pretty scary too. So that could also be a good option.
yeah.
I like Nyx here because of two reasons. It's good against the bat, it's good against the Weaver.
Yeah.
The carapace is gonna own them.
I would much prefer, I think, the Nyx Assassin, just because later on to the game you're gonna have a hard time with
10
that Burrow
seconds
Strike
remaining.
against Lincoln's Weaver and
But then again, if you want to own the lane as
5
hard as you can,
seconds
Sand King
remaining.
Ogre is much more aggressive.
true. And you said it's very important for them to own the lane, create space for
Reserve
Sniper,
time.
right?
Yep.
And you also want to be the ones always setting the initiation first, right? You can't afford to let this Batrider determine how the fight starts.
That comes back to the point where if you have the Nyx, then it's going to be difficult for the bat to do that.
Sure.
Well, I guess he
Yeah,
has.
that's true.
I guess he has repel. Yeah, it doesn't really affect him so much. Yeah, there's a repel. So probably I might actually lean more towards like Sand King. What else there is? Yep. Oh, actually they go for the Nyx regardless.
EHOME's turn
Pros
to
and
pick.
cons to both of these offlaners, but what about EHOME? They need another support here.
What if the viewer is a support?
That could be, and throwing us a huge curveball.
Drow
Oh my God, it is! Winter, good job, buddy.
Lol. So that's like just a VP.
A Weaver and Omni Knight support.
So your heroes never die, yeah, if you get the Aghanims on the Weaver.
Yeah. You also have no disables whatsoever from your supports, and you're super greedy.
But
That is
they
a mega greedy support
They
duo.
have Dragon Tail plus the Lasso in
Yeah.
the mid game. So
They got Silence and Sylar, and
I don't know though. It seems like Weaver plus Omni, like when VP does it, they do it with like Weaver plus like some other more aggressive support. They don't do it
Yes.
with a defensive support. Not so sure with the combination of Omni plus Weaver, but I am okay with the Weaver plus Joe Ranger.
yes. And
10
in
seconds
some ways, it
remaining.
does also surprise Finem a little bit in that there's a lot more early pushing power to EHOME's lineup than they probably expected. Do you think that they can actually take advantage of Finem's lineup, though? Can they actually take control of all the outer tier 1s and all the outer tier 2s nice and early, or is Finem's lineup capable of fighting into a Draw Ranger?
It all depends on how well the lanes go. That's why I was like thinking, we were discussing about the Nyx and Sand King. If they had the Sand King, the lanes would be really, really difficult for EHOME to deal with. Now because it's a Nyx, then the laning presence isn't that great. So I think if Finem don't do too well with the lanes, they're gonna have trouble defending their towers. Because if you talk about D-push, their D-push is basically Shrapnel plus Fate Bolt.
Yeah.
That is not great. Not that great. It's decent. Well, if you consider if Rubik steals the Breathe Fire, then it's fine. They have 3 spells. But if Rubik doesn't get that, it's not going to be easy for them to use their spells to D-push. But regardless, I think the most important thing is the lane, because they have Ogre. How much can they get from the lane with this Ogre?
Yeah. And where are you? Sniper's fine. Well, is Sniper fine, right? Because you've got Dragons. That hero already has really garbage attack damage in the beginning, and you're now going to be Breathe Fired on. Does he need the Ogre in lane just to help him secure CS in the first couple of levels? Because otherwise, you're trying to last hit with like 35
Ogre
damage.
plus Nyx is also decent. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
but if it's Ogre Sand King, I'll definitely tell you Ogre goes to the Sand King's lane.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If that was the case.
Nyx is like, might have to think about it. Do you want to help the Nyx get a good start? Can you, like, if you go down, you want to get kills, like, it's a difficult toss-up. I think maybe he starts mid for 1 wave, 2 waves, and then he moves bottom. That could be a good option. For
Are you any good at math, Winter?
him.
All right. Well, currently our sniper is sitting at 0 damage, so he's.
Oh. Okay.
I don't actually know what his start. I'm trying to figure out what his attack damage is going to be.
We have Google.
After 30. Well, I can't because
Oh,
I'm on stream. So.
Fine, I'll do the Google.
All right. What he starts off with like 46, right?
Okay, G. Okay, never mind.
All right, we're about to find out. He starts off with 39, but after he gets his stats, 51.
What? 39?
That's so 51, and then subtract 35%.
Rip, last hit.
Yeah. Like this guy's gonna be hitting off of like 30. He's gonna be a range creep essentially when it comes to last hitting.
He needs to dodge the refire. I
Yes.
can't believe I'm saying this.
Good luck with that, Thug. Good luck with that.
I mean, he does have long range. So
True.
We'll see, and it depends on what Spartan decides to do. Yeah, if he decides to stay mid for like what he did in the first game against Old Chicken. Well, he does opt to go for that level 1 bloodlust really early with the smoke. Bloodlusting maybe next time on the Rubik. See if we can find an initiation. And meanwhile, EHOME standing around the Ancients area, like both teams wants to surprise the enemy with a 5-man on 1 rune.
And if they're both looking for that 5-man surprise, neither one of them will find it. Nice aggressive wards being laid down by both sides. Nyx Assassin blocks out the pull.
Possible they are trying to lane this differently. Try lane with Weaver, draw Omni, Guide Rider bottom. Is that what they're trying to do?
No, they're heading back to
The
bottom.
battle begins.
Away they go.
Where's the Omni? Is he going top?
I mean,
This will come in handy.
Doesn't
he's
seem-
kind of wasted in a tri lane, isn't he?
If he gets good pull levels and good farm, like you need items, like Omni support is a support that needs items. You need levels and items. So if you get pulls, and I think it's fine.
Which is why it's real important for him to not miss this counter ward because both their camps are currently
Do
blocked
they have
out.
how many sentries they have?
They only have 1.
Oh no, this is iffy.
Yeah.
They might miss this block. This is going to be very crucial for them. But
Wow.
in the meantime, O11 manages to pull a creep wave. So he's going to be able to get an easy first wave of experience, and O-Lam is actually going to move back to his top lane.
All right. So as we expected, Omni will be doing the dual lane situation. Which does also mean like both our offlaners should have a pretty good time, right? Nyx Assassin, yes, it's a lot of damage, but there shouldn't be a whole lot of kill power with Weaver and Dro, right?
I think not until they get level 2, when they have at least 1 level in the swamp.
Yeah. And then we start combining heavy physical damage with some minus armor. Skylark.
Frost, arrows, and swamp.
Yeah.
And mid lane, Spartan just doing, ogre things. Making sure he annoys. I mean, old chicken after this series, can't wait to ask him, dude, did you actually have fun?
Have you seen Thug's damage? Because I see that he's already spammed Breathe Fire twice.
Just for last hit, he didn't really get the sniper.
Okay, I'm just curious.
I mean, despite the duel lane, look at the last hits of DK. DK has 5 last hits compared to 6 on sniper, so he is actually A-OK in this lane.
Yeah, he is. Thug's certainly helping him out quite a bit. Meanwhile, Madara is actually being pushed back constantly by Lanham, abusing that
Lane
Purifying.
is very scary. I think when you get level 2, you get degen, and you might even consider getting an All Venom on the Omni. Like, it's going to be very, very annoying for the Juggernaut to farm in the lane. That is actually, he actually opts to go for the repel instead of the degen plus potential.
You think that's
Old
just
Venom.
better for old 11's kill potential?
Yeah, it's just a safe. No, I mean it's just a safer play, like mid lane.
Yeah, body
Spartan.
blocking him, keeping it inside that shrapnel. Really nicely played by Spartan so far, abusing that movement speed advantage he has. Maybe Old Chicken is trying to actually make his way back to that tier 1 tower, but they're just gonna dive him. Spartan don't give a damn about your tier 1. Yeah.
Oh, he has 2 Wraith Band, that's why I'm like, how is he doing so much damage? He has 2 Wraith Bands.
Yeah,
Alright.
he needed the extra one too. Stun! Oh, nice double stun there. Garter is not, well, maybe he
He has
can.
Carapace.
Shukuchi? He's got
Carapace.
Spike Carapace. Garter holds it, tries to get him a little bit with the Shukuchi.
Oh,
Unable to
he's
get him.
gonna
Oh
turn.
god, he's gonna get right click down. The poor man's shield is different. Skylar can win this, but
Tango regen.
Tango regen too strong. Garter will survive.
Okay, welcome to the suicides to the new shows.
Yeah, that is both Ogre as well as Weaver. Or maybe these illusions are just preventing him from going for a neutral suicide.
But then that mid play by Finem, the Ogre plus Sniper, knowing their limits, that was such a big play there. I
Yeah.
was like, are they actually gonna get? I was like so doubtful that the Giant
Yeah.
Knight's gonna go down.
I was like, once I started, saw the body blocking on Spartan, I was like, yeah, that's cute, but come on, it's a Dragon Knight. You're not really gonna
And then
kill
like,
him.
oh, okay, they're actually getting the kill. And why are they doing so much damage? I clicked on the Sniper. Okay, he has 2 red back.
Yeah.
I give that to Finem. That was a very well one of the best executed first bloods I've seen in the event so far.
Yeah, and now he's gonna have Ring of Aquila and Boots coming in pretty soon.
Going back to the repel, like I was going to add a little bit. Maybe they were like just trying to make sure Bad Rider gets farmed because you could possibly die to the lift into spin combination. If you go for the degen, you might put the Bad Rider in a bad spot.
Oh god, Old Chicken's dead again. Telekinesis thrown into Shrapnel, closer to the Sniper,
Old
and
Chicken has not got a break from this old.
like, kill me, kill me. Double damage Ogre in my face.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlusted up. Shrapnel slowed down.
I think teams are going to start to first pick Sniper.
And then this is why mid laners complain about this patch, right? Because it's not the 1v1 that it used to be.
It's this guy's fault. You look at this guy here, this blue guy.
Uh-huh.
It's all his fault.
This big fatty.
Yeah, this guy's fault.
Yeah.
This is the only guy that can actually wreck the lane so hard.
Yeah, and you know what? I know Spartan. Spartan's probably laughing his ass off right now. He's having a
Oh, look at
fantastic
Spartan,
time.
bottom lane, Sylar.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
He's running in. They managed to get the double stun. Sylar is just going to get right-clicked down so easily by these two, and there's nothing Garter can do. You're running a Weaver. You've already lost your Draw Ranger. He can do nothing but sit there and slowly but surely right-click you against 2 high armor heroes.
On the bright side, because Omni's top, so 011 has gotten a lot of farm from the offlane.
Yes.
A lot of farm, 21.
Juggernaut's still got a decent amount right now. They take 3 of the top 4, but really the margin isn't too different. Our Dragonite is the one lagging behind
That
a bit.
is actually true. The
Yeah.
other lanes is actually suffering a lot. Like if you compare what they are getting on the other lanes to what they are trying to get on the Bad Rider, it's probably not that worth it.
Yeah.
The other 2 lanes are suffering a lot.
Old Chicken's going to die a 3rd time. Pull back, telekinesis. Actually, this time around, the Omni's going to TP. So Old Chicken knows he's fine. He turns, even seeing if he can actually force some action here. Bat Rider's going to come in. That's a surprise to Thug. Did not expect this rotation. The heal goes down just in time. Lana, he's trying to fight this one out. He's going to be beaten down by Spartan. But hello, EHOME. They're like, fine, screw this mid lane. Let's bring 4 heroes to the front, boys. We'll chase down maybe next time. Old 11 tries to get away from the tier 1 tower. He will end up going down here. So a 2 for 2. Spartan is still the ultimate hero, though. He's going to go for Old Chicken, and he's going to kill him, too. He's got the wand, though. He'll be able to heal up and stun.
Can he chase him?
Go, Spartan. Do it. Do it. Oh my god, healing self, ring around the rosy through the trees. Spartan don't care. He's on your tail. He's on your ass. The TP comes in. Bat Rider's going to come back. Napalm is here. Maybe they can actually kill Spartan. Oh, they got the snipe in the end. Thug got there in time. They killed the Dragon Knight. Spartan's like, worth. I killed the Dragon Knight. Whew.
Technically, he did not kill the Dragon Knight, but
I got him killed. You know what I mean.
secured the kill.
Secured.
Oh my god, this ogre. I always thought like solo played the
Radiant's top
scariest
tower
ogre,
is
but
under
now
attack.
No.
might change my mind. This guy's ogre is also pretty scary, and 011 waiting for the
Patience
TP.
is a virtue. Old 11's going to bounce back. Thug into a flame break. Old Chicken trying to close the distance for a stun. The TP's coming in. Thug's definitely dead, but maybe Madara can get a turnaround kill. He's hoping to be able to track down the Old 11. He does have that Omni Slash ready to go. Old Chicken, if he separates himself from the creep wave, nah, he's probably too tanky. Oh, now we see his Old 11. Gets him, but the bounce back. Madara, he bounced over to the Dragon Knight, but bounced right back to the Bat Rider. Does successfully get the kill. He was hoping for him, but he TP'd in.
I mean, once again, good early rotations by Madara. Like every time his teammates is in trouble, this carry is just there to at least get an exchange, get a trade-off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Very, very good play there. And Spartan just doing ogre things, trying to run down this pesky bug. Oh, he's going. What? He's going for it.
Dude, Spartan's crazy like that.
This-
He's got to let you know. He's willing to die at towers.
I am Ogre.
Yeah.
I am going to tank the towers.
Skylark, can he do this one? He's going to be able to get the Vendetta into the stun. The heal goes off, but it's too late. Alanim is going to be taken down. Sylar will be able to take the turnaround kill onto Modern, or maybe not. He lives with just 13 HP.
Skylark being next to the draw, actually removing the damage, allowing that last hit to not kill the Juggernaut there.
Hold 11? No, you're not making it out of here. So, Rubik gives up his life, but again, Thug is the one who's granted a kill thanks to his fabulous supports.
Dude, look at how farm Sniper is compared to everyone else right now.
Oh my god. He's 1,000 gold over Bat Rider.
He has to buy Spartan dinner tomorrow. Buy him lunch, buy him dinner, buy him breakfast.
Buy him a beer tonight. It could be celebrating time for AdFem, and it is. They are in this game number 3 in their GSL format, hoping to be able to take second stage in their group. Already up to a pretty decent lead, 2,000 net worth, 2,000 experience in the first 10 minutes of the half.
So Skylark has his arcane boots up, so basically that's all he needs. And right now, like I said in this lineup, Juggernaut and Sniper is going to take the big portion of the farm, so it's going to be up to the offlaner to create space for everyone else. He's moving towards the bottom lane, trying to set up a kill onto Garda.
This is a relatively
easy
kill.
Should be an easy kill for him.
Thanks to Spike Carapace, unless Garter just shoot coochies.
Do they have a sentry in the lane? Oh, that's
all right.
That's at
He's done.
sentry.
He's done so. Garter's not going to be able to make it out. Spike Carapace was there, even if he did try and shoot coochie away.
Yep. No chance at all for him to get out alive. But looking at the other heroes, on the other hand, Sylar has moved towards the top lane to farm. Like, everyone has mediocre farm apart from the Bat Rider. He is the only one doing well on his team. He's gonna need to. He's gonna get a blink. He already has a blink. 2.2k gold right now.
He does.
So just waiting for the gold increment for him to finish it up. He has 1 skill point saved just in case he needs lasso.
And he may just, as they're going to be running into Madara here. But he is...
The Rubik though.
Alright, dive for the Rubik. Dragonite goes in, pops his ultimate, waits for this TP in for the Nyx Assassin, instantly gets that stun. Spike Carapace is already down, but the Omni Slash is onto Lanham. They almost got the kill. The spin is going to be there a little bit more, and they've got him in the end. The help of Spartan is just barely enough. Meanwhile, Sniper comes in, tries to actually battle up against some of these heroes. Maybe next time can actually right-click him down instead, while Old Chicken chases down and does manage to get the Juggernaut.
Sylar.
Maybe next time, get him, zap him! Oh, he gets him. Now he's going to turn around. He's got telekinesis up in a second here, and I'm fearing that Old Chicken... Well, never mind. That's just 2 supports. There's nothing that Finem can really do here.
That is the Ogre.
Dude, look at that Ogre. He runs to the Tier 1 tower and buffs it up because he knows he needs the help of this tower if he wants to be able to battle up against these two. He'll go down in the end, but Garter's dropped low. And Finem get run over here in this top lane engagement.
They lost 4 heroes, right? Nyx, Sniper,
Yeah, I think so.
Juggernaut,
Is
and
under
Ogre, and
attack.
EHOME traded 3 in return.
Yeah, they kept their Dragonite and Weaver alive, so...
And now Blink is online on hole 11. He did die in that fight, but still managed to get his Blink before he went down. So we'll see a smoke probably soon with his Bat Rider dagger. Let's see, Omni has the smoke. They really have to make space for... I mean, I guess looking at the net worth, because of that fight, the Dragonite and the Drow are actually caught up. Wow. That is actually not that big of a discrepancy anymore.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Dire's
Sniper is
top
still
tower
topping
is
out the
under
board at
attack.
5k, but
Dire's
Dragonite at
structures.
4,500. Speaking of
Mid lane.
Dragonite, oh, never mind, they got him. Thug got a little bit too far forward. Nyx Assassin's gonna try and counter TP, but I'm thinking it's just not gonna happen. Old 11 is actually stunned up. They can get this kill. They push back Thug, but it's just not enough. The supports come in once again, saving Thug's life. Sylar even almost died.
That
Wand.
was the dagger reveal. So that was not good news for EHOME despite winning the last engage.
Yeah.
He did a really good job though, I must commend him. Like Finem actually had a ward on the high ground, but he was like camping the trees and he found an opening, like the max blink range to Tug. But at the end of the day, he's not gonna get that kill. So Finem was successful in saving their sniper there. Skylark, is he getting anything? No. Just arcane boot so far. Everyone else is not getting too much apart from the Juggernaut and the Sniper. Juggernaut is going to have to get the diffuser for his team this game. So repel.
What about our Dragonite? Because he has a decent amount of farm. Blink Dagger or Shadow Blade, right? Which
Probably
one?
gonna get armlet first. I know. Like,
Yeah,
he
right.
likes getting armlet.
True. But eventually you have to give that
I
gap
like the
boost.
blink to get close onto the sniper.
Yeah.
Syla, oh no, he's gonna get caught up here with the smoke from Finem. Gonna go down here. Easy pick off here.
Yeah. They read that one really well. They knew Sylar was going to rotate off of that tier 2 as the pressure was
They're
coming.
pretty good wards as well. Look at their wards. There's
Yeah.
wards around the ancient area. They know the draw's not around there, and there's wards
Dire's
around the
middle
mid
tower
area.
Uh-oh, Skylark, Vendetta, he'll be good, never
Dire's
mind.
structures are fortified.
But this tier 2 is in some trouble. They're going to try and counter that by pushing in mid, but maybe next time
Okay.
it's actually posing a threat
Yeah,
here.
he got the brief fire, so that's
Yeah.
the D push.
There goes all the creeps, and EHOME's push
Radiant's bottom
is stopped,
tower
so they get a
has
tier
fallen.
2 for free, basically.
That is not a good trade-off for EHOME, and they already popped the Dragon Bomb, so this is pretty bad news for them. And Finem looking to get more farm on the sniper and the Juggernaut. What is the sniper actually gonna go? Do you still go for Maelstrom this game, or you just go for something else? Do you like Deso here, or you still want to go get back?
I think
Maelstrom?
I'm kind of thinking like this is more of a Deso game. You know, like if you stop a Draw Ranger push and you're even better, you're able to take towers away from a Draw Ranger. It feels like that it's so hard to be able to recover.
Do you still complete the pike, or you just go for damage? That's the tricky part now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're fast,
Radiant's middle
like
tower is
if you
under
can
attack.
actually get ever a Hurricane Pike onto Bat Rider when he tries to blink, that can be straight up. That's a fight right there. You can actually pull that
Radiant's
off, so
middle
it might
tower
be
has
worth getting
fallen.
that item.
Yep, and in the meantime, so Juggernaut finally completes his first item. After that horrendous start. No thanks to that Ogre.
That's a good steal for maybe next time, but unfortunately he won't have much time to use it. He'll be pulled back straight into the stun. Now Spartan's going to be slowed down by these Frost Arrows. He's big and he's tanky though. If EHOME overcommit, Adfina might be able to turn. Garter is going to be a target here, but they don't have a follow-up stun. They try to get a spike carapace onto Garter, but now Skylark just puts himself in danger. He gets bursted down. Spartan's still going to end up dying, and Adfina turn one death into 2, into 3 by trying to save their allies. Everyone trying to abandon ship, but nice combination there. Omni with a Shikuchi in Weaver. They get Garter a double kill.
At least they don't lose Roshan here. EHOME are just going to be able to put the tower, the mid tower, most likely. But he bought something. He's not going to finish his Hurricane Pike. He is either getting a Maelstrom or a Dazzle.
Dire's middle tower
So he's
has
just going to go all out on the damage department right now. Pretty confident that he's going to be able to survive in team fights.
For me, another thing about the Deso is better Roshan taking potential, and while Rosh is not a huge component of sniper strategies, it is a huge component of Drosh push strategies,
Yeah,
right?
you're going to take
So-
it away from her.
Yeah, so if you can deny that opportunity away from EHOME, pretty valuable, but we'll see. Maybe he wants the wave clear. They don't have the greatest wave clear on their team.
Decent, yeah? Not that
Yeah.
great. Rubik, Fatebolt, Nyx is pretty terrible at pushing waves.
Yeah.
Juggernaut decent with spin.
Speaking of Rubik, he has had a pretty good impact in this game, and
Wow.
he's going to continue this impact
Wow,
with
he
the
has a
Midas.
Midas.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Rubik go for Midas. This is my first time.
Yeah, that's
Pretty greedy.
yeah, definitely. I mean, Hand of Midas is almost enough to have a Force Staff or a Blink Dagger, and
Yeah, those are the two items that you, in most cases, would want on a Rubik.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe a lens, but like overall you want a dagger. So let's see if it pays off. I guess they are not really too worried about playing the long run since they have a sniper and Juggernaut. If the game goes long, it's fine for them. They have a dual core setup and then Bloodlust for the late game. As for EHOME right now, are they hitting any important
Radiant's top tower
items?
is under attack.
Let's see, Force Staff going to be completed on Bat soon. So I guess that's the other item that would change the team fights a lot, having the Force Staff on 011. And we might see a fight here.
Spartan putting himself on the front lines, maybe not expecting this many heroes. Skylark does manage to get a nice stun in with the Spike Carapace, but now even with the illusions, that Omni Slash is just not going to do enough. Maybe they can get Lanham thanks to the help of Thug, but now Thug is going to be caught by Old11, pulled back to the rest of the team. Good heal out for maybe next time, but it's not going to be enough to save this poor sniper at Finem. Their touch of aggression turns against them, even with their Draw Ranger at top lane. Maybe next time, Thug as well as Spartan are all going to die. And let's, oh my god, maybe next time, hello. Steals Shukuchi, gets a kill on one, almost finishes off Old11, and he's going to be able to do... Actually, they have Old Chicken. I'm not sure how he makes it out of here because he's just going to be kind of kited around.
He's
Old
going to
Chicken
fight himself out of this.
Yeah, Bonner is coming in. He may not have Omni Slash, but he has Spin, and this is going to make it real hard for him to armlet toggle. Sure enough, nuke damage is there. What a player. Maybe next time. I said he was having a good Rubik game, but holy crap, he just showed up big time.
I was still quite confused how the initial fight went so bad for Adfin, and after that 3-match, like it was basically a rarity from Nyx, but they still somehow lost that fight. The initial fight, but in the end, Rubik sort of saved everything.
Yeah, he really did. I think part of it was they just weren't... Omni Slash got mitigated really heavily with Dragonite, with Armlet, as well as Illusions out. And then I think Sniper wasn't in position to get immediate damage down.
Well, he is actually going for the Maelstrom, by the way.
Okay.
I'll take that.
I mean, you asked me what I thought. Think, whatever.
I'm no mid player, so
well,
I just thought Dessel would be a pretty nice option here in this game.
Instead, he's going to continue.
I guess he just like values the wave clear. Like, it's very important to have a wave clear when you're playing a game like this. You don't want the Omni Knight draw to just like 5-man and push your towers easily.
Right. I completely agree with that. It's a nice farming item for this hero as well. Make sure you get those progression into those later game items.
Just looking to make a move right now. They got the 4-stop on Batrider, so they're really good at pick-off right now. Oh, the smoke!
Maybe next time he pops the smoke with the Shukuchi. And that's why Shukuchi #1.
Oh my god. That is so painful to watch.
Dude, maybe next time he doesn't give a damn about your utility items. Hand him Midas, and is he going straight up Ags? He's got the point booster.
Maybe next time your smoke gank will work. Oh jeez.
Oh dear.
That was such a big smoke play there for EHOME. They just got the 4-star, a huge spike in terms of initiation for them in the team fights. They got destroyed by that Rubik, that pesky Rubik. Oh gosh, he's gonna be super farm this game with the Midas into Aghanim's. So many spells to steal, honestly. The heal, the repel.
Dude, if he ever steals time lapse, highly unlikely. Should never happen. But if it happens, and he has that Ag, Thug gonna be pulled back here. Spike Carapace will help stop Old11 from being able to pull back Thug. Thug knows that he's slowed down though, and he has to turn and fight. There is no real escape for him. Unfortunately, again, Save a Friend syndrome comes back to bite them in the ass. They manage to get the pullback here. Maybe next time cannot go for that kill on Lanham. At least not yet anyway. He has to back himself up. Takes a moment for a hand of Midas, but that is it. Draw Ranger, and meanwhile, like Sylar has been playing very much a solo game, while the other 4 of EHOME have been forcing fights.
It feels like he's playing Morphin.
It really does, doesn't it? Like, this is not your typical, all right, everyone group around the Draw Ranger push.
I mean, I guess because he had a somewhat difficult early game, he needs to do a lot of catch-up.
Skylar.
So they do have the blink on Old Chicken now, so it's gonna allow him to have a better initiation against the sniper. He's all alone, so I'm not too sure about this. He has no Sunstrike, no Ice Blast, nothing global to have him get a kill.
Yeah, I think he was getting tempted to do something while the Batrider had Firefly out, but that's not what you should be going for. Meanwhile, Madara was trying to actually get Roshan doing it solo. The rest of his team is actually going to join him now, but EHOME are hot on the case. This counter ward almost catching Sylar here. If he tries to come in with a Shadow Blade, he may be caught by this combination of maybe next time and Skylark. Maybe next time trying to actually steal. Does manage to steal Swarm, but he's already caught in the lasso. He's going to end up going down. Skylark is also caught by the silence. Yes, you get Roshan at Phantom, but what are you going to be able to do now? They're stuck inside the Roshan pit. Thug, you have the Aegis, but he's just going to die 2 times in a row here. Tries to man up, maybe gets an Old11. Omni Slash on the other side. Actually, they managed to get Glanham. He ends up going down. And many of these heroes are quite low. Unfortunately, Thug is going to be instantly stunned. Don't think he's going to have any time to right-click or
This is
shrapnel.
when you wish, probably should have gotten that pike so I could have got out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually oh wait, he actually has the pike with the stash.
He does.
Oh.
He's just missing the ring of regen.
Deep breaths.
Yeah, hard times. Hard times. Oh, and he's missing the recipe too, actually, for staff recipe.
Okay. Maybe that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? If you're gonna go this, or if you're gonna go Maelstrom, you want to get it relatively early, right? Because the farming power it gives you.
But still,
So
that was like a huge. He could have gotten the Aegis and just forced off and just got out. And
Yeah.
got out scot-free. Kept the Aegis. That is some of the things that might, if you lose the game because of that, it might haunt you for the rest of the tournament, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get piked every game.
yeah.
It's gonna change the way you approach the game.
I still can't believe maybe next time is actually straight up going, just go Axe.
You know, if you can actually get to that point, great. We talk about how many spells he can actually steal this game. As much as you want to get a dagger, but if you look at their composition, you don't really want to get close to them. So maybe that's why he was like, I'm just going to sit behind, maybe get the Agams into Aether Lance,
Right.
steal spells. Either way, Agams is going to do a lot for the Rubik this game for sure.
We have this other scaling mid. Rubik, not typically the hero we really think about scaling supports, but he is anyway, thanks to the Sagan Scepter.
He is like a question mark, you know. You don't know how much the Rubik pick is going to do for you. It's really entirely dependent on the player, how well he positions himself, his decision making. It's not like, oh, we pick this hero, we expect the hero to provide this much in the team fights. He's always a question mark. You really don't know how much he's going to bring to the table.
On the other side, we have maybe a little bit more reliable as he builds up. Oh, they're going to be able to get the jump, take away the haste rune. Spartan thought he was going to be able to snag that one. Oh no, as Skylar jumps in, he jumps into the silence. Now he's going to be in serious trouble. Moder's going to be caught by the lasso and EHOME, and they've just hit big time. Skylar's trying to get himself out, but the bugs are on top of him. He can't actually blink himself away, so he's donezo too.
Dude, you know what? I'm really on your... I'm really agreeing with your page where you talk about how they have this save your buddy syndrome.
They do, don't they? It's like Spartan is like, you go on Spartan. I mean, like, who cares? It's an ogre.
It can be a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes you just don't have the amount of time to decide whether you want to save your teammate. If you go in, you go in as a team. You die as a team.
You know, I think
it's a good and bad thing at the same time.
Yeah,
you know,
it's what makes Wings so strong, right? They're able to play as a team constantly, and if you can catch them, like VP has done a couple times.
I'd rather lose if the whole team runs in and lose, rather than two heroes run in, two heroes are undecisive, they run back and then we lose the fight. I get more upset about that rather than everyone just runs in, even if it's a bad position, but we all die, we die together. Then you kind of feel like, oh, we did it together, you know. You won't get tilted by it, but if someone runs in, goes back, and then you lose because of that, everyone is like, gosh. Tilted.
Garter. They're going to try and lead with telekinesis from behind, but he already popped the Shukuchi. They have vision of him, though. They're going to be able to steal that Shukuchi, too. The time lapse goes down, but they have plenty of vision to be able to catch. Garter, think so? Maybe not. Shukuchi. They get the theme. Stuns coming out. Fade Bolt brings him lower. Garter trying to juke him back into where he came from, but again, maybe next time is there with the Shukuchi able to keep pace.
He could have lived. He just needed to TP Shukuchi. They didn't actually have any sentries. I guess he didn't check.
Yeah. It's and that's unfortunate.
What was
that ward's gonna go down.
What was unfortunate?
I think this ward got spotted as well. I'm not sure actually.
Oh, the sentry expired somewhere?
No, sorry. I just think that when he placed this ward, it was spotted by this.
Oh, okay.
But maybe he was smoked when he placed it. Still, though, Garter is, even with that gank, he's still progressing pretty damn well. He's got a Dragon Lance, Medallion, Ring of Aquila, and a Mithril Hammer. Whether that's the Deso or...
Come on, dude. It's not as bad as Liu. Liu would have... What, completed his axe at this point?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
But he's built as, what was his build? Deso into axe, right?
Yeah.
That was his build. He did not go for the land with the Dragon Hands.
He didn't go for these small items that Garter is building up to make his hero more effective early, but it does delay some of his mid-game presence.
Yeah, that's rather strange though. Like the support Weaver is all about that, you know, that Aghanim's. It's so darn powerful cost. It's just so good. Like I'm not sure how you can pass it up. It's just so darn good.
All right, Garter. Don't do the quick reaction Shikuchi if Skylar goes onto you. But that won't happen.
That is like the, you know, the autopilot button when you play Weaver.
Is Silent, do they have any counter vision here?
Do they have,
they've got
do they have a
counter wards
gem?
on Omni.
No gem?
No
Oh,
gem.
gem is on bat.
Oh,
He
it
is on his way. Can he get him?
Oh, it's nighttime too. That's going to make it a whole lot harder. I think Nick's Assassin has gotten all the information he needs. There's a lot of heroes bottom, guys. A lot of heroes. So he TP's back.
You know something interesting that you could do as Nyx? You always carry the wards for your team. Because you're always going to be running, even as an offlane, right? You're always going to be running around trying to scout the enemy team. So when you're doing this, you should be placing wards for your team since you're going to be getting into really deep areas with your Vendetta.
Yeah.
That's something I see some players will do it, like Ohio especially, and Moon Meander as well. I've seen them do it before. Very helpful for your team.
Oh, this is an interesting setup. They throw the Tinker Ward and have Madara sitting here on the
Oh, he has
side.
a dagger, so he's going to be able to snipe. You want to kill the Omni Knight.
Yeah, he's going to go straight for the Draw Ranger. It looks like Batrider's already made his initiation. The Shadow Blade out, and Madara won't be able to chase him down. Meanwhile, the Batrider's having full effect here, able to take down 2 different heroes. Madara's going to be able to come in from behind, but now the Omni Ultimate's going to be able to stop a whole lot. Lanham is the first to go down. A big nuke comes out from the sniper. Old 11 couldn't actually get over the cliff, though, and he's in serious trouble now. Pops BKB, no physical damage comes out in time, and he's able to blink himself the hell out of there. And Finem do end up trading 1 for 2 with big-time ultimates being used as well. That was supposed to be their big surprise initiation, but the simple fact that you had Silver Edge on Sylar allowed him to run away from this carry.
Yep, no dust on Madara. He was just relying on that sentry, that one sentry in the tree line. But
Yeah,
Sylar was able to get out of range. This BKB on bat as well. I didn't realize he was actually this farm.
Yeah, neither did I. All of a sudden he was
like,
golden. I
"Oh."
was like, what?
Okay, yes, BKB.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, this game is gonna be really tense. It's gonna go down to the wire here. The next Roshan is going to be up soon. Both of the teams would want to get their hands on that. So next item for snipe. Is he getting a Skadi next as sniper? Lincoln's is decent.
Is he? Lincoln's against Lasso, right? That's
No, it's
probably-
also because of maybe you want the Lincolns so that. Hey, wait, never mind. I was like thinking, what else would he want? Okay, never mind. Just the Lasso mostly.
Yeah.
The DK stun is. I mean, DK stun is also decent.
Yeah, if he gets with the Blink Tiger he's got.
Wait, they have to. Oh, okay, Rubik. I was so confused.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
Rubik stole Repel. Oh no, he didn't get the BKB popped in time, so despite Carapace doesn't actually stop the Batrider, they get the pick off really quickly on the Nyx Assassin, and it looks like they'll get the Ogre as well. At
Oh
Finem,
my
they knew
God.
about those heroes there. They
saw
drew
them.
2 circles around this area and knew EHOME were 5-man there. They still get caught.
I think they wanted to fight because they had
Yeah.
Repel on Rubik. So they were like, maybe they didn't expect the Batrider to get the initiation on the Nyx right away and -1 before anything happens.
Yeah,
Can't
I mean,
really
that's
take
just
the
the quick reactions there, right? If he spiked Carapaces before the BKB, then that whole entire fight looks so much different.
Yep. So EHOME is gonna be able to get a tower. Are they gonna be able to get more than that? They're gonna go back, defend their lanes, and wait for the next Roshan. The next Roshan is gonna be super crucial for both teams to contest. Like, no one wants to give up the next Roshan.
There's no there's no big time limit, right, on EHOME, simply
No.
because they have Weaver
Yeah,
as a
this
fourth
game
core.
can go late for both teams. Like, both teams are like, we don't mind going late. We have pretty good late game.
I'll take that as tribute.
I think I would probably rather be on the Weaver side with Aghanims, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Me too. And you both. All right, they're going to try and go for Sylar. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, they do still have vision of him. Nice, Sylar. Turn around, though, with the silence. He's trying to get away. Madara's going to be stunned up, and he's out. He's healed up, repelled. He can even turn around if he wants to. The Omni Slash is bouncing around for Old Chicken with the BKB. Oh, thankfully, Madara actually bounced back over to the Greaves. He'll be okay, but now the stolen GA. Rubik, he pops that one. He's got the X2, so everyone is healed up from that one. They all start backing away, though. Finem do not feel comfortable with this fight. They lose the Rubik. Are they going to lose anymore? Spartan is going to be comp at the last, so that will be both supports down there from Finem, but that surely should have been a Draw Ranger kill.
4 stuff, guys. 4 stuff is a game-changing item.
Also, the fact that he didn't let Nyx Assassin initiate with that stuff.
I guess he was like, I'm going to get this kill.
Yeah.
I got this kill, and then he Omni Slash and didn't have detection. Like, it was the Nyx popping a dust after that. Like, I think he was late with the dust, that's why.
Yeah, he was also slow with it.
So it was like kind of, I guess, both parties were at fault there.
Once again, Madara, seeing a side lane push after a bad team fight, will immediately go and try and pressure that mid-tier 2.
So, EHOME will go high ground with this. Probably not, no Dragon Farm. And Roshan, oh right, Roshan is up. They're going to scout it with Omni Knight. So can Finem post a defense here in the Roshan pit?
I'm thinking they can. 30 seconds cooldown on Omni Slash.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
it's just way too fast. Minus armor.
Deso Weaver and Draw Ranger makes for a very potent combo.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You know, back 2 months ago, Yapso was telling me if a support conquer can get armlet and there's nothing wrong with it, something is wrong with the hero. And I'm now looking at the Weaver. If the support Weaver can build items like this and nothing is wrong with it, is the hero actually too strong?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because of the draw aura. But still, the Aghanim's is pretty legit. If you can get to that point.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Is he actually going to get there? He is halfway to the Aghanims. So most likely possible this game for Garda to get the Aghanims. Aghanims Weaver with Omni? Good luck killing any heroes.
Yeah. I'm not sure how
so
they're
it's actually going to be a
able to do
Linken's
that.
on the sniper.
Yeah, especially with the like being forced into going Linken's on sniper slows down your damage pretty significantly.
Well, on the bright side, there's still Juggernaut to do the damage.
And he almost has himself a butterfly, it looks like.
So that's going to be a huge power spike for them.
Yeah.
No MKBs going to come anytime soon. So I think you probably want to wait for, okay, number one, you wait for the Aegis to expire and then you wait for your butterfly. Then you try to take a fight, but EHOME might not want to wait for that. They're gonna get an Eagle Song on the draw and he's gonna proceed to push the high ground. No time for Chuck to finish his butterfly.
Chipping away at that tier 3 tower, bit by bit, the Draw Ranger. With an Aegis and repelled and knowing that he's got...
By the way, they gave the gem to Madara. So you're not going to be able to Silver Edge it out this time, Sylar.
Yeah. So he's going to... How do you actually operate with this Aegis on a Draw Ranger with this team? You don't really have like any sort of real strong initiation. Not against Repel, that's for sure. They have to somehow go in. They already have the Impale onto the Dragon Knight, but that's just not feeling good enough for them.
I think they just need to go in, make a first move and kill
There it is. Now they jump in. Omni Slash bouncing around, trying to finish off on him. It's pretty close, but it's not quite good enough. The stun comes out from Skylark, still not enough to finish off that Omni Knight. And now they're turning around. They're going to go in deep. Spartan's going to end up going down. These heroes do not have buyback to work off of. If EHOME managed to keep all these heroes alive, and they will, it looks like, with the lasso, pulling back the Rubik after he stole the Dragon form. That's 3 down with no buyback. EHOME with the Power Ranger, Drow Ranger pushing power, they can actually just end this game potentially.
That's got to be 2 sets of racks, bare minimum.
Yeah. Jump forward, unless Madara has something to say about it. He goes for Old Chicken, might be able to get this kill thanks to the Diffusal play. Lana doesn't quite have the mana to work around. He finally gets it. He has the heal ready to go. He's kind of baiting out. He uses the nuking power. GG. Finem just lost everybody without buyback. One fell swoop of EHOME, and they take game number 3 in what has been an intense series.
mean, this game is just a very, very good example of why Bat Rider has been such a high priority pick. It's just a game winner. Like, Bat Rider is just a game winner. Gets that key pick off,
Yep.
gets that first move, and it's just a lot of pressure in the early